Since you won't listen, I'm not praying bless them. I'm praying, Lord, deal with them aggressively. Release them to the hands of the devil. Wreck their whole...
Something about that right-wing religious foolishness. Y'all always get caught up in child abuse, pedophilia, homosexuality that y'all deem that's so nasty and perverted, and a slew of other stuff, and especially abuse even with y'all women. Y'all ain't slick. Let's get into it. Welcome back to Spiritualish. I'm the Prophet. Here's your number one place for all things prophetic as it relates to Christ, culture, commentary, church, and controversy. Let's get right on into this immediately. So, one of the lead associate pastors here in Atlanta that attends 2819 Church has been arrested. He has not been charged formally yet, but he has been arrested on child abuse charges. Child abuse charges. Now, here's my thing about this, okay? Here's my thing. When you preach a hard gospel, you have to make sure that you yourself and your team walk a very thin line. And that is the hardest part about preaching a gospel, that you don't allow the grace of God to be the structure. Because what happens in this holiness preaching that is proclaimed at 2819 is based in self-righteousness. It's based on works and not faith, and it's based on reputation. Well, here we go. Y'all not gonna like this truth, but it's something about that kind of experience over there that they have at 2019 that, you know, that y'all try to seem so holy and devout, that is always full of perversion. What is that about? And I told y'all some months ago, because where there's smoke, there's fire. And if this is your right-hand man acting like this and doing this, what does that say about you? I'm not trying to imply anything. I'm just telling you, birds of a feather flock together. Ain't that what Billie Eilish said? Ain't that what she said? So let's get into this. So it says, an Atlanta megachurch pastor has been arrested and charged with cruelty to children after allegedly striking stepson with a power cord until he, bled. Kenneth McFarland, 42, associate pastor of the multi-ethnic 2819 Church, was arrested on November 10th in Stockbridge, a suburb of South Atlanta, according to arrest records. Earlier in the same day, McFarland's 15-year-old stepson, see, there's something there. There's something there. There's something there. There's something there. Went to his private Christian school in Hampton, Georgia. Now, you know they don't play it over there in, what is that? That is, what county is that? Is that Henry County? You know, especially as a black man. Oh, but y'all about to find out real quick. Y'all about to find out that, God got away. Went to his private Christian school in Hampton, Georgia, with blood on his pants, according to the Stockbridge police report. The boy asked the assistant principal if he noticed the blood. The assistant principal asked the boy what caused the injury. My dad called himself disciplining me, the boy answered. The assistant principal then called police. Police records state the boy told the police that his stepdad used an extension cord from a video game system to hit him. McFarland was disciplining his son that morning at home for receiving an in-school suspension. The boy told police. The injuries also including bruising on the boy's thigh and rear end, police records state. Hold on. Do you know how hard you have to hit a child for them to bleed and to go to school with blood on their pants? Do you know? See, and I want y'all to say, oh, he wasn't that close to the pastor. Oh, but he is. But he is. And so you can't say, oh, well, that's no indictment on him. Oh, it is. Because this is one of your associate pastors, one who actually stands in your pulpit and preaches that hard gospel that y'all call gospel, because it's not the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's rhetoric and it's heresy. I've already told y'all about this. But y'all don't want to believe it. But like I said to y'all time and time again, where there is smoke, there is fire. These things like this are always preludes to more things to come. I know what foolishness looks like, and I said this to y'all. But y'all want to, we just, y'all are hating, you're just jealous. No, 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 baby. Y'all just granola bars, fruit, flakes, and nuts, in the words of my mother. This right here, use your common sense. You beat your stepson. Now, mind you, I don't agree with fathers hitting their daughters, number one, and I don't believe in stepfathers hitting their stepsons or stepchildren at all. That's a whole other thing. Especially if the other father is still present in their life, you let them handle it. And I get, you're living in your house, whatever. If they disrespect you or something like that, take those measures for disciplinary actions. Cool. But it looks like you've been prayed into the hands of the devil, friend. It seems like your pastor, the word that y'all agree on, you have been prayed into the hands of the devil. I guess your life is about to be wrecked, huh? That's why we got to stop being nasty to people in the name of the Lord. Because it's not the gospel. So, this is what he says. This is what grace looks like. How God took two dudes from the street in deep darkness and brought them into the kingdom of light to do his glorious work. Shout out to my day one, Kenneth McFarland, for holding down the pulpit today for week 7 of Kingdom Callings with the heartfelt message called and rewarded. Oh, he got a call, all right, from Henry County Police, and he's about to be rewarded. A great reward. Now, hold on one second. Wait. McFarland has a second-degree charge, so he has been charged. A second-degree charge for cruelty to children, according to the arrest record. If convicted, hold on. Wait a minute. You have a previous second-degree charge for cruelty to children? So this isn't your first time? Oh, no. Lock him up. Lock him up. Ain't no grace, ain't no love, ain't no favor, ain't no peace. Lock him up. And you and Phillip Anthony. And this is what I'm telling y'all. That gospel that he preaching is partial. It is partial. So it says has a second-degree charge for cruelty to children, according to his arrest record. You already abused. You've been abusing and being cruel to children before. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And then they reached out to y'all to make a statement, and y'all refused to make a statement. And you're saying this is your best friend? It's giving Trump and Epstein. That's what it's given to me. That's what is given to me. And I'm telling you now, there is a shaking that is coming. I'm telling y'all what I know. There is a shaking that is coming to 2819 Church. Not out of jealousy, not out of pride, on this end of the street, but because we try too many times. Y'all don't let the word do the work. Y'all want to be self-righteous. Y'all want to be pompous. Y'all want to be religious nuts and religious fanatics, but no basis and no solid foundation in the truth of the word of God, because y'all want to sound deep and wonderful. But you have somebody in your leadership. See, this is what I'm talking about with our churches. How you got somebody in leadership that has previous arrest records with cruelty to children? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Y'all not going to like this gospel? Lock him up. And I will start questioning everybody in that leadership. Everybody in that church. Start questioning. We need to bring back authentication processes, okay? And background checks. And wives and husband checks. And children checks. And y'all calling yourself leaders in God's church. This is just the beginning. What do y'all think about this? Because now nobody's making up anything. This man who's in leadership, who's your pastor's right-hand man, has previous cruelty to children charges. Oh, my God. Here we go. Y'all don't like truth, but we'll be back. Make sure y'all follow, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I want to see y'all around. All right?